Hi everyone, welcome to Amaranth. These are general messages for the collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter placements. Let's get into it. So the first card you have, Libra, is the Jewel of the Sea. Now, Jewel of the Sea, if you see this mermaid is actually discovering something from the deepest ocean. Now, some of you might be scuba divers that are actually discovering some jewels of the ocean. This could also be decluttering your home and finding something which is precious. But for the most part, because it's of the sea, it's related to our emotions and depth of our emotions and the complexity that, emotional complexity that each one of us has, which means finding something about yourself or finding something about a person, your friend, understanding who you relate to better, what's your truth. How, it could be that people, when they partner up, they want some time, some space, they sometimes call off the relationship and they just take some time to figure it out, like, what they feel about the relationship or the person. And then after a few days of some time apart, they feel that, they're meant to be together, or they won't find anyone else like who they left or whom they're taking a break from. It's just that we just have to dive into our emotional depths to see which person, you might have figured something about a person, or you might have felt something different about a person or a relationship of how you feel. Maybe you felt a certain kind of way before, but now after a few days or series of meetups or hanging out together, now you feel something completely different about that person. Sometimes when we meet new people, we don't even know who they are. Surface level, everybody is like all sweet and dandy, but then when we come together, when we talk more, when we learn more about their story, their life story, where they're coming from, how they do things, where did they go, what are their habits, what are their patterns, we start to feel like that person aligns so much with us. So more conversations, more understanding, more emotional connections, and the more we're able to figure out whom we want in our lives and who we don't want. So it could be that kind of truth which is surfacing because of your experiences with people. You're understanding more about the people that you interact with them. You're understanding more about them the more you connect with them. So speaking your heart out honestly, and establishing those connections, making a conscious effort to connect with people that you never thought you would want to connect with. Maybe you're in a new place, new situation, and you're missing people of the past where you didn't think that you would be missing them, or something like that. Something you figured out about how you feel now stronger because you're in a new place, new environment. Or it could be about careers. You figure that it was not the job that you liked, it was the team that you were liked. Now the team has disintegrated and people have gone here and there. You no longer like your job because it was not something that interested you. It was just that the team was so fun to work with. So these are truths that we have to be honest about. Certain moments and certain realizations actually can cause us to pivot in so many different ways. So I feel that it's one of those truths that you're. Next, you have the water spirit, and it says manifesting dreams. Number 4, 6 here. So 4, 6, and 10 are significant with this energy. It's such a beautiful picture. It's, sparkling water, rocks. It's a forest area. And there are sea otters out here. Now, sea otter has a very lively, playful young spirit. And there are 2 sea otters here. One is in the water, one is on land. So there are both. So there are creatures of both land and water. Land symbolically is our 3D world, and water is our emotions. So I feel that, this is more about balancing your logic, your 3D world, and your emotional world, right? And balancing it out by enjoying your day-to-day things, by finding joy in small things, by laughing and interacting with people, and just doing things playfully. Maybe you have kids around you, so to be a child when you're with children, or to be it's like just connecting with your child spirit, your inner child. It's also a community, stay together, stick together, nurturing people, relationships, and feeling stable because you're supported by so many people. Also, Otters, because they're able to survive on land and water, they adapt well. So being flexible, being adaptable, being adaptable, um, and also trusting your intuition, because water is all about the emotions, listening to your emotions, your intuition, um, and in general, what you feel, the gut feelings that we have. Also, it's about, again, connecting with your inner child, that playful spirit, with your inner truth, because kids will only do things that bring them happiness. You can't force them to do things that they don't like. Sharing with others and seeing is the energy that you probably need to call in more into your life, like to stop intellectualizing things or too much overthinking things, right? It's like, whatever you're feeling, whatever your heart is telling you to create, to do it. Because you're meant to channel that energy of, nurturing yourself, nurturing your environment, nurturing your passions, your creativity, whatever you feel attracted to, whatever you feel called to do, whatever your heart tells you to do. Right? You might be thinking about something, of doing something, maybe in the community, or maybe in your personal life, maybe in your professional life. So this is a time when you can actually, start doing that. Um, I feel that I love your emotions, because manifesting dreams, it's like connecting with your emotions. Your emotions will guide you to a path, or navigate you in the way that you can manifest your dreams, by just being into it, by just being connected with your emotions. I also feel that, if something's calling at you, nudging at you, like you wanna, just cook something today special. You wanna learn something today, go for it. You might end up, creating a dish that everybody loves, and it might become a staple in your house. So whatever your heart is telling you to do, listen to it and go for it, without overthinking, without procrastinating, because it's like, some of you could be actually going out to beaches or to water, where places there's water and waterfalls, and serene environment where you can actually sit and watch the sea otters. Or you might be, just called to embody or bring in this otter spirit more. You can bring in some charms that have otter spirit, or you can just write otter on a piece of paper and bring in this calm and connecting with the inner child energy. The next card you have, Libra, is Take the Lead. And this Aries got the same card, I believe. A lot of orange, yellow, and purple. This is your sacral chakra. This is your higher chakras. Purple, indigo are your higher chakras. So again, connecting with the divine downloads, messages, and sacral chakra, which is about creativity. So taking the lead in whatever is your desire. Whatever you are being called for, be bold, be courageous, take that first step, initiate things, whether it's in, it could be in any phase of your life. But this might need you to try some things, to experiment a little bit, to go out, and it might make you a little uncomfortable because you're trying different things, but that's what leadership is all about. We have to move things forward, plan, and educate people and get people on board and explain what we're all about. What are we trying to create? So having a plan for that, being direct, being honest, and also communicating with every step along the way, especially if you're creating a big venture or you're opening up businesses. But here is an opportunity for you to try new things. New possibilities are on the horizon for you. Expansion is on the horizon for you. You just have to take that first step. I feel that you could be creating different products. You could be trying up different things in your house, with your family, maybe in your wardrobe, in your personal life, in the way you talk or the way you do life in general, because we go through a lot of changes based on who we interact with. Every day is something new we learn, and we want to incorporate. We get inspired by social media. We want to try it out. So there's so much inspiration these days. People are sharing how they decorate their homes, how they, think, how they do life. Maybe in regards to health, maybe in regards to friends and family, or in regards to genre of books that you read or music that you create. This could be in any area of your life. And don't be afraid to make mistakes, because that's how we learn. That's how we perfect things. That's how we get to where we need to go. So I do feel that you are ready for it. You just need to take that first initiative and take the lead. You are a leader, Libra, ruled by Venus. This could be leadership in some, beauty industry, makeup, cosmetics, passion related to decoration, home designing. It could be anything, but because you're ruled by Venus, this could be in some creative areas as well, but it doesn't have to be. And the last card for today you have, Libra, is the Eight of Swords, and it's in the reverse. So Eight of Swords is your energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is air energy, and it indicates being stuck. But here it's in the reverse for you. This is minor arcana. So breaking free, liberating yourself. Something that you thought you cannot do, now you're ready to do it, right? That's why take the lead. You were probably indecisive. You were not sure. You were or procrastinating. But now you're thinking things through. You have a new perspective, maybe. Or maybe you were confused, or maybe you were not supported. But now you're like, I am still going to do it. If nobody's on board, if people are on board, great. If nobody's on board, that's fine. I'm going to do what I really want to do, and I'm going to express myself. I'm not going to hold myself back in expressing myself, whether it's creatively or whether it's to the people around me, because it is a very powerful number. It is the karmic number. It's destined for you. Finding new ways, finding new paths, doing things in a different way, shaking things up. It's a very powerful number. You have the power. Libra, maybe you were trapped before and now you're no longer trapped. So it is that power that breaks those shackles. You find your true strength. You find your inner strength and know that you can make it happen. This could be that, your external environment was not supportive, but now you're like, I'm still going to do what I want to do, and want to find other people, other support systems, other companies that trust my vision, that trust my ability, that are ready to receive my abilities. And you're seeing, you're creating new paths, you're seeing new ways of doing it, whether it's in professional life, your personal business, passion projects, or your home, or just in general. Something that was keeping you stuck is no longer keeping you stuck. You're moving forward. You're leading the way. You're trailblazing. You're finding new ways out. And in today's world, there is so much, people are sharing from across the world. So maybe something that you were not aware of, now you see it online and you're like, this is aligned with me. I'm going to go do this, even though the rest of the people in my family don't get it, don't understand. It's okay. It's still my path. It's my understanding. It's, something that aligns with my values. I'm going to do it. I'm going to express it. So congratulations on that. And these are general messages, so they can play out in your life or in the environment around you. So do let me know below how these messages or energies are playing out in your life, Libra. It helps me connect better with the energies of people here, over here at Amaranth. And hope you guys enjoyed your messages. So thank you guys for joining. Please subscribe and hit the like if you enjoyed the content. And I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye for now.